Happy hump day, folks. This is your girl PJ as usual, and we are giving God thanks for health and strength and all good, great, and wonderful things. The schools that were featured in last night's airing of Schools Challenge Quiz were StAndrew, I like to pronounce it. That's how they like to pronounce it. StAndrewsGirls, hi. And they went up against St. Bess, Maggotty high. And St. Bess is not doing so great as their former predecessors. But you know what? We're going to accept it because, as I said, it's a very young batch. They entered the competition on a very strong note. So sad that they had to leave after last night, but I could see the budding potential in these teammates, because the prior in the previous rounds, in the previous seasons, it would have been a combination of persons who would have entered in the former season. So the experience that was amassed over the couple years was what we saw in terms of the production of last year's team. So big up once again to Mr. Brown and Mr. Gray. So for basically anchoring that team last year. It was a force to be reckoned with. And as I said, it's a combination of years of practice, years of being in front of the TV, years of being more mature, because the team that I saw from Maggotty, they don't look quite mature or settled. I don't know if it's the newness of being in the competition as a first timer, our first participant, that particular team. But okay, so let's jump into the stats. At the end of the opening challenge, it was 2 to Maggotty and 2 to StAndrew. As they progressed into the speed section, I saw where StAndrew just opened up like a flower that's blossoming. They came into their realm, they found themselves, they found them footing, and the momentum that was maintained during that section, very impressive. They ended that round on 18 to 14 by Maggotty. At the end of the buzzer round, and as I said, that's when they find themselves. That's when they took themselves out and them just shot like a bullet. Them just shot like a bullet out of the starting gate. Like a horse, a caveman has. Then start gallop. I think they ended on 28 to 14. But I was very, very proud. StAndrew, I see it's a fresh batch. And the fact that the newness of you coming before, and it's a nervous thing, people. Easy for go before a camera. Easy for perform under stress and under pressure. So I have to give kudos to the persons who can handle that. Because as I was looking at Maggotty, them not look as confident and as comfortable. For me, if I'm doing a subject matter or I'm presenting something, if I'm not familiar with the material, I don't feel confident. And that's just me. So I know with more experience, this team that from Maggotty, they're full of potential. And I'm very happy for the effort that they expended in preparing for this, because as you know, they're coming out of Hurricane Melissa. So resources and stuff like not getting access to infrastructure to help them, we have to put that into perspective and consideration. So Maggotty, better luck next time. Glad to have you this season. I'll see you again, and I hope it's this batch coming back the next season and you're coming with a bigger, better force. So enough respect, Maggotty. StAndrew, keep it up, my ladies. Beautiful performance. Still a lot of brushing up to do in several areas, but nonetheless a good and fair effort that I saw last night. So on that note, guys, I'll see you all in the morning, God's willing. Toodles!